Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all okay. Today I have the NYX Lingerie liquid lipstick swatches and review. I managed to pick up all 11. I know that there was another shade that's a bit red, but I didn't manage to get that because it wasn't in stock when I made this order. So I'm going to show you guys the 11 ones that I have and just tell you guys about them, how I feel about them and everything like that. So if you guys are interested, then please keep watching. So at Boots, which is where I get these from, these retail for £6.50 and then they just look like this. They're very sleek. I love the packaging. I love how it is. It looks really, really nice. I prefer this packaging to the MAC Liquid Lipsticks packaging. But yeah, I really like the packaging form of it. I think like this is kind of like the typical liquid lipstick package, like you know when you see this that it's a liquid lipstick. So I'm going to go and swatch them all now. So I won't be using any lip liners for all of this, just because I don't have that time or that patience. So the first one is the shade 01. I'm going to do them in orders of the shades, and this is the shade Honeymoon. So this one looks quite cool toned, but we'll see. Whoa, it looks like a deep brown. I like this. This is very cool tone. It doesn't apply. Like, it doesn't feel like a liquid lipstick, it feels like they're soft matte creams. Like, it doesn't feel like liquidy like some others do. I feel like, you know, when you use like Jeffree Stars or Anastasia's, you can feel like it is a liquid. But this one feels quite thick. I wouldn't say that they're like super pigmented. You can kind of see my lip colour through this, but yeah. So I'm going to give it a couple of minutes to see if it goes a bit more matte, because it is matte at the moment. Like, obviously this is not a gloss, however it doesn't feel dry. So like I said, this one is the shade Honeymoon. I don't think it's super pigmented. Like, I can still see my lip colour here and here and here, and I did try to build it up as much as possible. It does transfer. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see that. It does transfer. And it kind of like sticks, like, if you guys can see, I'm not really a fan of things that can stick. That's why I don't really like the matte glosses too much. But yeah, I'm not really feeling the colour for me either. I think it's a bit too cool tone for me. However, for someone else it might be their perfect cup of tea. But I don't think it's very pigmented. I'll try and build on it and we'll see what happens. Sometimes when you build on top of a matte liquid lipstick, it kind of shifts and it doesn't adapt well. However, this has accepted the build up quite well, but I think that you can still see my natural lip colour and everything, so I don't think it's as opaque and as thick as I would personally want it. But yeah, like I said, that's the first shade in Honeymoon. The next shade is 02, and this is the shade Embellishment. So this one looks more of like a purple nude. Yeah. So again, this one just feels like the soft matte creams, but I'd say that this one is slightly more pigmented than the other, and I think I like this colour a bit more. And this is the shade Embellishment. So now that this is dry, this is what it looks like, and that's sticky too. So I don't know, as of right now I'm not really a fan of these, and neither colour so far has been for me. They're a bit tough to get off as well. The next one is the shade 03, which is Lace Detail. I think that I'm just going to assume that all the formula is the same, it'll feel the same. So I will just show you what they look like on and dry. I like this colour. This is a nice nude for me. So this is what Lace Detail looks like. I think this is way more like my shade, and I think now that I have one that's my shade, I like it a bit more. I can't tell you if my lips are coming through because my lips are sort of this colour anyway, especially because I've been dabbing them with a beauty blender. But yeah, so far I like it. Again, it's that whole sticky thing. Like, for me, a liquid lip, it shouldn't be sticking because it means that it usually transfers, which it is doing. And yeah, I don't know how I feel about the formula. I'm not really a fan of the formula so far, but I I'll play. So I have been dabbing them with my beauty blender, which has a bit of foundation on, surely because I want them to be like nude and a nude canvas so that the colour can really pop through. But yeah, so the next one is the shade 04, which is Ruffle Trim. And I've seen someone use this, I think this was Sandra Deluxe, and it looked buff. So yes, I like this so far. Oh, and the wand is quite long as well, which I don't know how I feel about. I feel like it makes it a bit more messy. Oh, that could just be me. Again, I really like this colour. I think this colour is quite a good nude for me personally. And I like the colour that this one is drying to as well. I think that they pretty much dry to the same colour that they put on. They just got a bit more matter basically, which is pretty much what happens with the liquid lip. So I really like this colour, and this one is Ruffle Trim. The next one is in the shade 05, and this is Beauty Mark. This looks like a nice deep brown. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, I love this. So like I said, this one is in the shade Beauty Mark. I absolutely love this. I think so far this one is the most buildable one, and I really like the way it looks. The next one's the shade 06, which is Push Up. And then I think this one's going to be like a Your Lips But Better, or a My Lips But Better even. I really like this colour. It's quite subtle, but I feel like I would wear this quite often. I really like this colour. I feel like it doesn't really matter about the build up again on this one for me personally, because it does match my lip colour quite well. The next one is in the shade 07, Satin Robin. This one looks very pale. A quite pale pink nude. I think this one on me personally just throws me back to school where I would wear foundation lips. I don't think the shade is for me personally. However, again, I don't feel that this one's buildable because of how light it is on me, but this one is Satin Ribbon. The next one is in the shade 08, Bedtime Flirt. This one looks more like my type of nude, I think, out of all of them. I think out of all of them, this one is more my nude. So this one is a bit more pinky than the others. The other ones have just been like straight up nudes. This one's called Bedtime Flirt. I really like this one. I think this one's my favourite. I don't know how I'm going to feel about it when it dries, because I don't like the formula. But if the colour was just like this, like in the other glossy kind of things, then I would love it. But I know because of how it dries in the formula, I don't think I will wear this. Maybe I might wear it with like a lip gloss on top or underneath or something. I don't know. But this one is Bedtime Flirt. The next one is in 09, Corset, and this one looks so cool toned. This is like a contour shade for me. Oh my god. The skin just blends in with it. Wow. This one is super cool toned. So this one is super cool tone, like honest to god, like this is just like cool. This is in the shade Corset. The next one is in the shade 10, and it's the shade Teddy. This looks really pretty. Oh my god, I love it! I am loving brown lips lately, and this is just, yes. I love this colour. I really love this colour. Please excuse the awful application of this one. I don't know what happened. However, I do really love this colour, like a lot. I really like it. This is the shade Teddy. So the final one is the shade 11, and this is the shade Baby Doll. This pretty much looks like what I just put on my lips with my concealer. And this is just a super pale pink. Like super pale. So like I said, this is the shade Baby Doll. I think this is far too pale for me. I don't even think like a lip liner can save this. Maybe like to put it on top of something else, but by itself, it's a no. Like it literally looks like I've just blended into my lips. So then that is it for my lip swatch video, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing all these goodies on me. I know that the way they look on me will be different to how they look on other people because of skin tones, eye colours, makeup that you're wearing, all that kind of stuff. But I thought I would just show you what they look like on me anyway, and just give you a little review about them. I do want to conclude though just by saying that I really enjoy some of the colours not so much, but that's going to happen with most people. People who are darker than me won't like the really light ones that I like. People who are lighter than me may not like the darker ones that I like. It's just the way of life. I will say though, I'm not really a big fan of the formula. I feel like I would need to wear like a gloss underneath or a gloss on top or like a lip balm or something, just because of the stickiness of it. I personally hate that feeling. If you like that feeling or you don't really mind it, then you will love these because that's what they come with. But for me, I'm not really a big fan of it. I won't see myself reaching for these that often, surely just because I don't think there's that many varieties for me as a nude. I think they're more of like colour ones, and I don't like the formula at all. However, I am super happy that affordable brands are coming out with liquid lipsticks because that's quite a high trend for the higher end makeup. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, then please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment, share and subscribe to my channel. And until next time guys, I will see you guys very soon. Bye. This one's the next shade. This is the shade Too Pale. I'm joking, this is my highlight. Could you imagine? I wouldn't even include it. I would not include that, but I want to put that one up. Sorry guys.